I think there's some level of anxiety that it helps me. When I feed people, they accept you, right? I mean, that's like an automatic.
Right.
I mean, I made my kids, who I hope will eventually begin to accept me, pancakes this morning. I made a pancake shaped as a unicorn and a pancake shaped as an airplane. My son is obsessed with. And I love to cook, and I think part of it is because I do sometimes feel like I make nothing. The show, we put it on the air that night and it's gone, and I just don't have anything physical, and making food, cooking things feels like you're doing something that is like something that would have been valuable 200 years ago.
Yes. That's when you meet these people like a Dak Shepard or a Nick Offerman, and they're these men that build things out of mahogany, or they know how to, I just built this engine from the ground up and I put it in this truck. Right. And now I'm taking it for a ride to go haul some rocks because I'm building a wall. and you're just, I look at them and I think I can say randomly funny things on occasion, and we try and capture it on television. And I kind of like to mess around on the guitar, and I think that's it. I think that's all I think that's what I got.
You don't have any other hobbies besides music?
I do. I'm, you know what I am, is I love to, I don't even know if it counts as a hobby, but I love to read. I like to try and know things I love history. So
it's probably a hobby.
Is it can you say that reading is a hobby though? I don't know.
I think technicality, yes, it is a hobby, but it's almost like, saying like, I love water. I like to drink.
I know. It sounds like drinking water. It doesn't sound like a real hobby.
A hobby implies something you get better at. Have you gotten better at reading?
Well, since you're a child, sure.
Yeah. I did. Yeah, I did get better. I would say I probably peaked in 1971 on the reading scale. So I don't know that I got any better, but I like riding bikes. It all sounds pretty mundane. I really wish I could say.
It sounds like what an 11-year-old would be doing.
All the things.
I've learned to read, and then I ride my bike.
Yeah,
I like to bang on my guitar.
I like to bang on my little plastic guitar. And I like a nap. And I love my mom. I really love my mom. That's true. Yeah, I think I've probably not really evolved much since then. But I think it's nice that you cook for people. I think that's a nice thing. It's a nice instinct. The stuff you brought in today, you purchased.
Yes.
But you are a great cook. Would you call yourself a great cook?
No, I wouldn't call myself a great cook. Everyone who eats at my house calls me a great cook, but I know they're all full of shit. Right. I'm good though. As far as home cooks go, I'd say I'm very good.
Right.
I know what I'm doing, especially when it comes to grilling, smoking, and Italian food. Pizzas also. I make a nice pizza.
I love pizza. Pizza's my Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Once I started eating a pizza, that's another hobby. Eating pizza.
Yeah. See, that's where our hobbies can really match up. Yeah.
We shot a show in Italy, and we went to Naples to one of the reputedly the best pizza place in Naples. Yeah. And I went there with our producer, George Slansky, and we were supposed to be taping a segment, and they put the pizza down in front of me, and I started to eat it, and I started to cry. I really started to weep. The pizza was it was the favorite thing in the world was happening to me. I was eating this incredible pizza when the crust is thin and it's been well made. Do you do that kind of pizza?
Oh, yeah, yeah. My pizza guru is a guy named Chris Bianco, and he's got a restaurant in Phoenix, and the New York Times named him the best pizza maker in the United States, and everyone in New York got very, very upset. But he's from New York.
But look at this. You've got all these friends. Just in talking to you in this conversation, I'll say something like, I ate a pear this morning. You go like, I know a guy who grows the best pears. His name's Bill Palmieri. He lives over in, Mudwater Gulch. He's got a restaurant called, Sabadaba Jones. And it just comes out of you. You've got a million friends.
Those two guys, Adam and Chris Bianco, are two of my best friends. And it's partly because they do what I aspire to do. They are like, Adam is, when it comes to beef and cooking, roasting a pig, there's nobody better than Adam. And when it comes to pizza, Italian food. There's nobody better than Chris. And I happen to love those guys personally. So I'm interested in learning from, I like to learn from them. I really do. And I always do learn something from watching them cook or helping them or really just cleaning up around them.